Hello everyone and welcome to this week's mutation, blasting up again on Void Launch. Nuclear, lava burst, power overwhelming. I'm either gonna go Stukov or Carrix, but I'm gonna start with Stukov and see how this goes. Yeah. My idea is to spread out my infestors as much as possible and then go from there. The map itself is not the hardest one, so I'm not that concerned, but the nuclear might stop me more than I have expected. I'm not that afraid of the power overwhelming.
We require more minerals.
Because most of the abilities are you're capable of dealing with those.
Thank you for responding to our call. It seems Amon is using Kaldir's warp conduits to transport his troops across the sector. You won't be able to destroy the warp conduits, but you can destroy the shuttles. You must do so before they leave the planet.
I'm gonna be a little more careful with my overlords because I don't know exactly
The central warp conduit is now
how
online. Won't be long
close the
before
nuke's gonna
Amon's
fall.
shuttles depart for it.
Spawn more overlords.
Usually they do not spawn inside of certain ratios of your... I don't know what the exact trigger is, but at least your main base is safe. For the most part. I'm not actually sure of exactly how they calculated. And in the beginning is just the eco game. Let's get that up and running as fast as possible. Getting our first bunkers for our first defense. The first wave might be a bit difficult, but I believe we can do it. That's really, with this commander and this prestige, the initial wave is usually the hardest one. Oh, also wrong.
Foes are closing in on our base. Ready your blades.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave mine to stand guard with his cannons for the initial wave here.
I must fight my own kin. Do not be alarmed. This is only temporary.
Let's get the third bunker up and running.
My apocalypse
He's cleaning that one out. I'm just gonna clean out mine and then get the upgrades necessary for our very important damage over time. Really one of the saving graces because you can deal with the infested, the enemy deals with the infested pretty well, but having the ability to know that each time you have a shot you at least deal damage over time is very powerful for whittling down something when you are constantly hitting them again and again, which is why this commander, so to speak, work. If you take that away, it's actually the infested are not that strong. Let's get the engineering bay. You two guys get this one. I have opted for a little bit more aggressive economy, but
I call this the apocalypse.
I feel that is okay. Yeah, the blast is okay.
Our allies are in Our combat. Forces have met the
The
enemy
Alexander
in
is
combat.
ready for use.
get a fourth bunker here. And yeah, today I'm gonna build my bunkers a little more defensive.
Several shuttles are en route to the central warp conduit. Your objective is to eliminate
Simply
them.
because of the way that the map is, that I don't want my bunkers to be nuked. Because I believe they would die instantly from that. Here, maybe? Is where they spawned the first time. I want this upgrade first, and then... Oh,
We
all
need more minerals.
SCVs on
We
deck.
require more minerals. Our allies are in combat.
Let's just get
The enemy means to attack our base.
fourth
We
bunkers
must
there.
be
Let's get the fifth,
prepared.
Evolution complete.
and we're ready for this.
A wave of shuttles has been shot down.
So suffer the enemies of the Nerazim.
Oh, that's
Amon has taken an
close.
interest in some nearby Zelnaga shrines. Our researchers will investigate. but
That
they
will be
need to guarded.
very, very annoying if
Our research vessel is ready. We're moving out now.
that could hit me. There was a building, so I need you to build the tech building.
Evolution completed.
We have 2 SUVs, which means we like to have 2 more for construction, and then we should be good.
Our allies are in combat.
An apocalypse.
We're detecting your main objective. A wave of shuttles inbound on an active conduit.
They mean
Hopefully
to escape,
that will work.
but it shall not be.
It's a good question of how
Metamorphosis complete.
where exactly are they gonna spawn? Here, maybe? Creep spread is still a little low.
Our allies are in combat.
Fine.
We have an enemy attack inbound.
Is threatened.
Now this one, I am proud of.
Let's get the standard upgrades as well for a bit of an extra boost.
Our forces are our allies' base is threatened.
Oh, we can do this.
Evolution
Scans confirm the shuttle's destruction.
You go there. Clear the secondary one.
It could be done.
Our scans are finished. Science owes you a great debt, commanders.
We have answered our call.
Oh,
They are
let's
coming to threaten our base.
go for the attack.
But we shall answer.
And now we're doing pretty well. We're growing our upgrades and our defenses, which is what we want to be doing.
our allies are in combat.
And we have the most important upgrades as well. Yeah. Let's see if we can't clear this up before the next wave.
Evolution
And build a little more compact than usual. Usually I like to spread them out because the staggered delay of the infestors can be really, really nice. For dealing with different
our
types of enemies.
allies' base is threatened.
But given the nature of the nukes,
Another warp conduit has been activated. A wave of shuttles is headed toward it.
I'd like to not have my very expensive units nuked. We'll have some time before that spawns. Right, let's get up here. Even though it's a very long way for us to go. And yeah, most likely lose some infested on the way.
My apocalypse is ready.
We should still be fine.
Enemy forces are moving toward our base.
So we made it. The shuttle's dead,
Killing
and
a
we're
fleet
moving on.
adversary.
Let's save the rest of the money for these two, and let's get these in just in case for defensive purposes. Haven't hit by any nukes yet, so I think I'm safe inside the base.
Research vessel ready. Let's get a team to that shrine.
Yeah, they'll be going over here, which means usually the wave spawns up here. I might as well send these out because with the lava burst and everything, if I'm standing still, they're dying. That's just how it's gonna go. Sometimes it can be very beneficiary to stack up your infested so you can have a ball of them once you're attacked, but when the map is this hostile, it doesn't really matter. At some point you also spawn enough so it doesn't matter, but yeah.
Detecting 2 active warp conduits. They both have shuttles inbound on their positions.
Build one here. I haven't resorted to actually making very tight builds because I think this will be fine enough.
Our allies' base is threatened. Our
The
allies'
enemy
Yeah,
has
this
taken
one.
an interest in our base.
Let's get the 2 of these. Oh, a few
not
overlords.
enough minerals.
That was one of the enemy waves. Will we be doing okay against that one?
Completed. Our allies are in combat. Our allies' base is threatened. Our allies are in combat. Our allies' base is threatened.
Deal with this. Have a look here. How's it going? First, let's clean these up.
Scan complete. Thank you for your help. They would have been lost without
Let's
you.
go for this now.
Such an amateur strategy. I expected better from our enemies.
The shuttles are no more.
As I had hoped.
Yeah, this is good. Alright, I guess this will be the next one. Can't always remember where the primary attack force comes from. It is semi-random, but you can
Our forces have met the
A wave of shuttles is
almost
making
always
its way
get
to an
out
active warp
compared
conduit.
to where
My forces will see to its demise.
the shuttle is going, because it wants to be closest to the shuttle. And you of course want to defend the shuttle as much as possible with all your little guys.
Our allies' base is evolution completed.
Still missing the last attack upgrade, but
We share your
Our
structure for the
allies'
time.
evolution have met the enemy in combat.
should we change or
Base is
they're
threatened.
doing very well. Let's change to actually deal with that one.
Our
I
allies'
believe the
base
enemy
is-
wishes to test our defenses.
In case there's something very
Our forces are under attack.
very nasty out
Our
there.
allies are in combat.
It's not. Take this one as well.
You have prevented the shuttle's escape.
And the last few
Escape
overlords.
was never an option for them.
Yeah, and most. Oh,
Preparing a research vessel. Let's make this one count.
Our forces have met the enemy in combat.
that's a
Our
lot of cannons.
allies' base is threatened.
But he's doing really well, and we're doing really well, so this is gonna be fine.
Our allies are in combat.
maximum, so
We need more minerals. Our allies are in combat.
Another wave of shuttles is headed for a warp conduit.
They cannot run from the shadows.
I wonder which skills they gave the shuttles actually, because it looks like they have also been given energy and abilities. I can see the rest of them, but yeah, the shuttles also have.
Our allies' base is threatened.
We should be doing fine. We have a lot of time, and that is
Our
in
forces
our
are
advantage.
under
Our
attack.
foes intend to attack us directly.
When something has to go fast, it's not really in Stukov's advantage. When something we have a lot of time, it's definitely in our advantage. Let's redirect ourselves.
Our forces are under attack.
Yeah, damage all the time, and just death by 1,000 cuts. It's always the way this goes.
Shuttles eliminated, Commanders.
Let's make sure that we actually.
It reminds me of
Ah.
duck hunting back on Earth.
Oh, yeah, he got it. Yeah, well.
We've gathered the data we need. Thank you for the escort, Commanders.
I suppose my infested make for good guard dogs.
Did one of our SCVs dies because he was too close to the blast ray? Maybe not, maybe yes. I think we lost one. It seems.
Our forces are under attack.
I wonder where
Our
he went.
allies are in
Ah,
combat.
doesn't hold.
These cannot deceive the eyes of the Nerazim.
Yeah, we're doing just fine. I just gotta make a lot of warlords for our service if necessary. So
Our
we
allies'
are
base
done.
is threatened.
Amon has activated all 3 warp conduits. Hurry, Commanders. We
Where's
must
the
stop
best
the
ways to
shuttles.
fire? Put it here. This is the last wave. This is really nice.
Our forces
And
are under attack.
we are maxed
Our
and in
allies'
a
base
pretty
is
good position.
threatened. Our
It seems our foes intend to attack us directly.
Takes out the shuttle. He should be distracted enough by minions.
have met the enemy in combat.
There we go. Middle way, all the way. Oh, the Guardian shield is not in our favor though.
Our allies' base is threatened.
We
Our
are.
forces have met the enemy
This is not
in
good. Can we
combat.
like? Yeah, that's really bad for us.
Our
We'll be
allies
fine,
are in combat.
but definitely the Guardian shield, the hybrid. Yeah. Now when it's gone, I'll he jump into help as well.
Obelisk is ready for
This is nice, and we did it.
Our forces are under attack.
You've succeeded in thwarting Amon's plan. Our research facility and the sector owe you a great debt, Commanders.
The last hail battle between our infested and the enemies. And that is all for this week. Not the most complicated ascension mutation, most likely because of the map. Like Void Launch is one of the easier ones, and yeah. I hope you enjoyed what you've seen, and I hope to see you again next time. Have a good one.